So many shells left on the ground and make the Easter bunny proud.
Can't tell you how excited I was, you know.
Would they call it a double entendre?
Don't even ask me how.
They might good.
I love killing cabs. We're just going to keep it tall.
Yeah, do you know what? Listen, man. I was anticipating that shit, fam. And I didn't expect that.
Bruv.
Yeah, start your album and have Camron as the first voice you hear in that.
Do you know how baffled I was, bro? I was so confused.
You thought he was listening to like old children on the corner.
Bro,
Fam, I was like, wait.
I couldn't even recognize it because I was like to myself, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Well, I must have played the wrong shit.
Yeah.
It was the right shit.
Yeah, I was like, right, is this some unreleased Cam? Like, because that's the energy that he has. You have that type of beat and then he's talking. That's when you know like something mad is about to happen.
Yeah, I do miss that in albums where like man just have that beat and they're just talking crazy on the skit.
Good old days.
Yeah.
Just to prepare you though.
What's the skit he's got where he's on the phone to someone saying he's talking to a girl, talking about a girl. I've forgotten the album. Cam saying something brazy. It's like in this era it wouldn't work. I want to try and remember this.
Oh, you know, a lot of stuff wouldn't work now.
Yeah.
I want to find it.
Especially when that mixtape era.
Yeah,
as
man
well.
off fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, Cam was like one of the most disrespectful, flagrant rappers. Like he was
the king of New York wearing chunk letters.
You were born in 1968. You 42 years old. I was like, Jesus. I was like, nah, I hated Cam for that still. But I respected it.
It was brilliant though.
It was brilliant.
It was brilliant.
Like
Do you know
classic
why
moments.
You hate it because that's Jay-Z's your guy, but also you respect that someone took the shot and like wasn't shook to kind of disrespect him publicly.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You see Cam. I don't know before you go on a Cam tangent, but Cam has the J energy, except he just wasn't J.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he couldn't have it, but he had to do something. He's like, bro, I have to do something.
He had mad energy. Like he come through with diplomat.
Slap his goofy off the.
Yeah.
I was talking crazy.
Yeah. That man rated them in it. So when you're young and you come into the game and then you realize that these men aren't like what they appeared to be when you were just a fan, then you know.
Or when you get there and they're trying to little boy you.
Yeah.
Because they were a threat because they came through and like you said,
yeah.
not to go on like a Camron Dipset Diplomats tangent, but when they came through it was crazy. So imagine in my clique, I'm a Jay-Z, but you're Jay-Z to everybody.
I need to
do
something.
And the egos aren't gonna mesh.
And your partner's trying to make you the president without consulting me, so that's obviously gonna start issues.
Oh yeah. When you think about Dame, that's even wild.
Gotta love Dame though, man. Gotta mix up sometimes.
It's like Vans going on holiday, for like the weekend, and I call up Alex Bass and say, you know what, be the Batman tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh my days, yeah. That era was hilarious. But now, album started smoky, started strong.
Oh mate.
And that's why I've been catting over the last few weeks for new music. So when we got the I don't know if it's a tweet or an Instagram post just saying, new JCole coming this day. I was like, okay, cool. I'm locked in. I'm ready. And that was the first thing I did. I just went, as soon as that Friday hit, album dropped. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? I was being calm about it as well, especially that last week when you had asked if I'd heard the interlude, and I was like, no, I haven't heard it yet.
Why did you want to wait to listen to everything together through the
I wanted to wait to listen to it all together.
Yeah.
Just so that I can critique it better, rather than listening to something first and then seeing where it then meshes into the album. I just thought to take a different I just thought to take a different approach, man, rather than rushing to listen to it.
Do you know
and I guess because the last two albums weren't the best for me, For Your Eyes Only and KOD, like the Dreamville project aside, because that's not entirely him, it's like everyone in Dreamville, and it's the collective. I was like, like what approach is he gonna take on this one? So
I think one thing you said is dope, that even my approach to listening to the project wasn't the same, not for that reason, but it was just a bit different because it was I was kind of thinking about it. There's kind of different levels you could listen to something. There's the expectation you have, which is one way you go into listening to something with an idea of what you may want, or do you see what I'm saying? Not necessarily what's going to happen, but what you'd want to take place.
Yeah.
And that can carve out your opinion on the project. Then there's the objective kind of viewpoint when you remove that side of it and you're like, all right, cool. So let me listen to it for what it is.
Yeah.
And then there's the multiple listen when you decide, okay, how has this grown with you kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I went into that project wanting, that freestyle he did, the LA Leakers one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was like, okay.
Oh, so did you see the LA Leakers freestyle before that? Did you listen to that before the album?
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah.
So I could he's up that the day of the drop.
I think I saw it the day before.
Yeah. So it came out like 6 hours before the.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't mind
it
if
was
you
like,
listen to that beforehand because that freestyle's cold, bro.
oh yeah, and I saw it everywhere. Like literally everyone was reposting it. So it was kind of hard to. And we haven't seen him anywhere. We haven't really seen him anywhere. Like aside from, the odd feature here and there, which he has killed. Like, just getting him on his own, like, and just him being visible
and just doing an SBTV like that.
And like rap, and you know what? Yeah, rappers of his stature don't usually go on a radio show, and spit.
Bar Meat Mill, they don't do it.
Yeah, Bar Meat Mill, they're not doing it. Drake's not doing it.
They ain't doing it.
Kendrick certainly ain't doing it.
I think that those guys specifically
Of the Mount
DJ
Rushmore
Sour
lot,
Milk and that Donny, you would go there because when this is done, you're in your evening time. Check out LA Leakers freestyle with Royce the 5'9".
Yeah,
and he's wearing a blazer. I'm telling you.
But Royce is
but Royce would do that. Yeah, I'm saying like he's not in the conversation.
Level, but just
I know what you mean in terms of like the top guys. You're right. Meek will go and do like a funk flex.
Yeah,
Meek loves it though.
Yeah.
Meek like you could
But
generally tell
he
loves it.
if anyone out of the three or the four, so Kendrick, JCole, Meek, Drake, I generally feel like it's not far fetched to see JCole, Kendrick, and obviously a Meek with like the New York East Coast side of things go and do those freestyles, innit? Like they would jump out the window and go there because like I wouldn't be surprised if when Kendrick's time, if they call him in time, especially LA Leakers specifically, he'll go and do that.
See, I don't think he's really been one to do stuff like that. As in just in the past. Since for a minute, like Bar when they were like, I don't know when to decide they became established from, but like those kind of freestyle run-ups or kind of whatever it may be for
just after section.
These men aren't really doing.
Yeah,
it.
There's a culture shift as well. Like nowadays, you won't really see their skill set unless it's on a song.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
Which was
like,
why I think coasting was so sick, because for me that was the highest level. The first half of that freestyle, it was flawless.
The fact it was so long as well. That someone can come and do a quick little 2 minutes in and out cut.
That was a flawless rap performance. The first half, 100%.
Yeah.
Like from any aspect, from a casual listener, from a writer, from an artist, from someone that don't even, I swear down, from his cadence to his everything.
The way he's breaking it down,
everything, bro.
And the thing is that like from, let's say, the class of 2003 or maybe like the last class of 2005, I feel like that's where it stopped, because there's no rap city no more where like a lot of the main guys would go in these places just to showcase their bars,
what they can do. It's very interesting as well, actually pointing out that definitely died over in the States, but it kind of came alive over here.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So over here, that's not far-fetched at all. Do you see what I'm saying? Because
the biggest ones will go on a Daily Duppy or
a GRM
or Fire in the Booth.
You get me? In this
at the moment, Plugged In with Fumes is the big freestyle platform in the UK. Like,
is that where the Donny is making mad facial expressions?
Yeah. M24's got a cold one. Ambush, and I forgot the person that in Ambush's Buzzworld clip. They've got a really good one on there as well.
Yeah.
There's a few. Blitz and Young Tobes, or Big Tobes, sorry, and Blitz. They did one recently as well.
Reunited.
So Reunited. So if you're looking in terms of what you're saying for the UK, like we've had Fire in the Booths, we've had all the Daily Duppies, we had the warm up sessions with SB, Link Up, we've had the Behind Bars. We've had quite a few moments in it.
Mixtape Madness.
Like
our culture over here is musically in a space Cribs, where they were in.
What was Westwood Freestyles, Crib Sessions?
Yeah,
it's all,
but I think
goes in cycles, isn't it? So
yeah, I think like we're going away a little bit from the point of the biggest ones still feeling the need or still wanting to come out and showcase their skills, which is what they're doing here. I think Heady's about to do.
He's about to do Daily Duppy.
A Daily Duppy. You saw Gets doing one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like these men are they're selling records, innit? But they're still coming on these things to be like,
Sure,
alright,
man.
cool.
This is what I was
Because
here
so
for. innit?
whilst you're on that point, so because what started the conversation was JCole doing the LA Lakers.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's happening? That those bigger guys are doing. So like, see how you was like, oh my god, it's big for JCole doing this. Why do you think those bigger acts are doing those freestyle platforms less and less?
I think.
What do you think is
I
causing
think Van said it before. Like the culture shift is a main reason, and also I think when this is culture shift, I think the genre of the rap that people are listening to, like over here, we're still a very much lyrics orientated audience. You see what I'm saying? It may not be what it was in fucking 2000 or whatever, but it's still of that essence.
They've moved away from, in the US, they've moved away from necessarily the craft element, because like it's become way more melodic first and foremost, and hip hop is now the biggest genre in the world. So it's like
you got different genres within hip hop itself.
It's very record based.
Yeah.
So they're not really gonna go do it. But for our team, our foundation ultimately comes from like grime and whatnot. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Where people are
People
spitters
going
and
on
everything.
sets
So
and
exactly. So with the element of spitting in whatever capacity, whether it be drill, whether it be rap, whatever it may be, we still rate that. Do you get me? And we're still in that space, because remember them lot over across the sea, they probably got like a 15-year head start in terms of commercial success of the music. So they're in a space where we might be in 10 years. Where, do you get me?
Yeah.
But we're in a space where they once
25-year
were.
head start, I'd say.
Mm.
There you go.
Because even you saying that, like, we appreciate lyrics. I looked at the sky, I was like, I think we all do in this room, but what's presented to us at the forefront, I don't think as much people appreciate lyrics as much as we'd like to think.
Do you know I say it? No, that we do, but not, not lyrics in the sense of someone being the best lyricist in the world, but in terms of, like, for example, people rate Heady because of how he spits.
Okay.
And you want to hear what Heady's spitting. Do you get me? I'm not saying that Heady's got the best lyrics in the world, but we want to hear what he has to say. We want to hear what these rappers have to say and how they're saying it, whether it be them updating us on what happened, whatever it may be. We still appreciate the lyricism aspect of it. Do you get me? It doesn't have to be the metaphor with 100 million syllables in it. We still rate that over here. Do you get me? Whereas over there, it's kind of redundant because it's been done so many times over and it's developed so much over there. Whereas we're still in that space, which is why we still fuck with when Gets come out and slap something, we'll all still rate it because we're in that space. Do you get me?
It's a friendly reminder.
Like, I think it's just a different, but nonetheless, it was dope that Cole did that.
No, it was cold, man. No, I'm with you, Dan. It was definitely a cold freestyle. I was really happy to see him do it. But the album, so we got.
Should we do the intro first?
I mean, we could do hashtag off the cuff pod.
Come on.
Yeah, hey, more of him.
Yeah,
we back, bitches. Yeah, Big Fendi, Double F, Fols Forever,
Velvet.
Oh, there we go. He's
Come
back.
on.
What other aliases?
Oh, mate.
The Velo Pappy.
There we go.
Voucher Vandross. Pod Bay.
Wait, hang on. Are we attaching that to my name? The voucher thing, yeah.
Fine.
Is that what we're doing?
Cool.
Voucher Vandross.
Money bag.
You got all the names you want, bro. I'm not
Cool.
gonna lie.
We're not attached voucher too. That's when niggas generally offended. Like, bitch, I got money.
He's like,
nah, I don't.
Stevie Wonder can see I got money.
I don't.
See, man, don't want to be called Voucher Vandross, but they don't want to be called too much money. Man, trying to play it down.
I would claim it if I was walking around out here with these vouchers.
Well, I got coupons.
with these coupons.
Them 2 for 2s.
Hey, listen, man, I'm gonna start ringing them off real soon. I need to start doing that, bro. Why ain't I doing this?
Bro, you need to get the deals, bro.
Why am I doing this, bro?
Chrissy was here a few weeks ago. He was talking about not checking your payslip. When I was listening back, I was like, bro, this nigga sound rich, bro.
I got it, man.
Bro, I said,
Nah, do you know? Like I went to explain. It's like you see the same balance that you see in it, so you know what you're getting paid. So
that's that too with the healthy balance, man. You deserved it, man. You worked for it, man. You worked for it and you got it.
Who checks the price tag, you know?
Nah, listen, man. Sometimes it's hard out here.
Where's the Gucci socks? Huh?
What? Do you want me to wear it every day? Yeah.
No, you got a few pairs, innit?
Love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, bro.
I like Vans enjoying themselves. You work for it, bro. Work hard. You enjoy it, bro.
Oh, come on, man.
You deserve it, man.
Come on, man.
I've got something for you, man. The Fendi shorts in the cut, man. I just need to.
Jeez.
A bit more cardio, and I'm gonna pull them out.
Man said a bit more cardio.
Yeah, a bit more cardio. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been going ham.
I trying, but then I've been eating my weight in biscuits as well. So
I swear down.
Yeah.
You're on the biscuit.
I'll have I'll have a 3-day like amazing run. I'm like, you know what?
I deserve it.
Biscoff.
Hey, Biscoff is like doing numbers right now.
Oh yeah.
That's like popping right now.
Yeah.
Have you had Biscoff edibles?
No, not yet. They're cold.
Yeah, they slap still.
Oh, yeah. I need to.
Yeah, edibles don't really serve me well, man.
You were saying the other day, I see you was tweeting that you're done with Ray Nephew, your relationship.
Yeah, man. But if you see me somewhere drinking Ray, like, mind your business.
Alright, cool.
Wait, what happened, bruv?
Bro, just the next day, it just my stomach just turns into a washing machine, guys. On spin. It just runs me off. I'm like, yo, like for the night or for the moment, cool. But the next day, I just know I'm gonna be in bits. And it happens every time I drink Ray.
What, has it always been like that?
Nah, recently.
Oh,
Just
straight up.
recently.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool, man. It's time to leave it alone. We've had a good run. We've had a good run.
You had a good run. You had a good run. I was about to say, if you said this has been this way this whole time, I was about to say, bro, there's no way all this time this has been happening and you just kept it quiet, bro.
Nah, man.
Yeah, that's
just
self-harm. If you've been doing that this whole time.
yeah, that's mad self-harm. But like of late, like every time, there was a time period where every time I was drinking it, I was like, yo, this is mad. I gotta leave it alone. As much as I love you, I gotta love you from a distance.
He was in my barber shop. My barber, he always gets on to us. He's adamant that the Ray we drink here
It's different.
is different to the Ray they got in Jamaica, innit?
Okay.
So if he was like, see, that's that.
I remember coming
Boris
back.
Johnson Ray.
I remember coming back from Jamaica with the big thing. It even had a handle on the
Serious?
bottle. A man can get that in a. I went in a supermarket and bought it, yeah, and it was cheaper than the regular bottle that we get here.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That shit can cure corona.
but the thing is that I knew
Allegedly, don't go and do
I
that.
knew it was a mad thing, yeah, when they started checking our bags on the way
Or back to
at the airport on the way home. They were checking, bro, like just at random, but they skipped my bag in it and they went to the family in front. I was like, yes, because there was no way that man went and bought that and wasn't bringing it home. Even though once you get to duty free, yeah, there's a Ray section full of Ray, just Ray Central.
But you need to get it from outside though, man, just for the story.
From the supermarket,
Yeah,
innit?
you need to do it, bro.
You gotta get it from there, not duty free, bro.
You know, from like the shack. And they just got it behind the proper thing. But yeah, he's adamant that like, and I'm like, bruv, it's all the same thing. But hey, who knows?
It's like
It's just like
Maggie's,
Maggie's,
though,
yeah.
innit? But
It's
that's
just
the
like
same
Maggie's.
company, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you got two different bottles of Maggie's right next to each other, and I'm like, one's more expensive, and I'm like, it's like unleaded and premium unleaded at the petrol station. And then the more expensive one is the one with the picture of the couple in it.
Is it the couple now?
A couple,
It used to be a babes now.
casual
Silhouette,
situation.
You know, like the James Bond babes at the beginning when you just see
Nah,
them.
they're, you know.
That's how you know niggas are so horny. Just remember the little silhouette challenge before silhouette challenge.
Yeah, no, James, the 007 movies always had them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's two people in it. It's the man and the woman in it. Like,
I thought it was just the one, but I ain't drank Maggie in time, so fucking hell.
yeah, but you should know what you know, man. Like, you
But
can't
he's
forget
on,
those
but
things.
he's on RNA time. He only saw the woman. He didn't even.
I heard that.
He didn't even see the man on the just.
That's a nigga.
Yeah, man. Basically saying that, yeah, this is the drink if you wanna. You know what I mean?
I hear you still.
But that's a myth.
Well, the whole Magnum fruit that will help you in the bedroom department.
I don't know,
Like,
man.
I don't- like
I don't know. Man.
what? So what? You drink it and then automatically, like, the hammer arises.
No, it's not.
Grand rising queen.
Right.
I don't want to go there for you today. But
Grand rising.
I mean, it's
I
not
think it-
automatic.
No, but
depends
there's
on how many Maggies you have.
what is it supposed to do? Increase like your drive or some shit,
Your ambition.
like
Your goals.
like the maca root powder.
Now, if you have maca root powder and then Maggie later in the evening,
Oh my gosh,
they're gonna nick you.
homicide! Damn, double homicide.
Bruv.
Oh my god! No, you know what it is when Maggies have worked for me, they have worked in abundance.
Some people chase their Maggies with Ray.
No one
I
does
told
that.
you about my.
They shouldn't do
When
that.
Yeah, one of you niggas did that
No, I didn't chase it. I chased it with
with Henny.
brown liquor. It might have been Henny or J Brown. I think it was Henny.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
Maggie, Henny, and Red Bull.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, talk to your
I
brethren.
said I saw it in the pod before.
Yeah, but it still doesn't make it better.
Yeah. Hey, spin the block on that real quick. Like, give us a play-by-play of what was going on in your mind.
Steady.
Man's
Like, I need that because, bro, Maggie, Henny, and Red Bull. Yeah. You're on the Duracell thing.
I feel like that cuts your lifespan in half, bro.
Steady. Bro,
Like,
come on, man.
bro.
It was Champions League final, innit? It was one of the most important times of my life. Yeah, it worked in abundance, innit?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What's the ratio of that, bro?
Well,
How
personally speaking, or
Because how
Wait.
does it work? How,
Wait. So, how much Henny do you pour into the Maggie, or how much Maggie do you pour into the Henny?
This is what I'm saying. I don't know what's chasing what, bro. Like,
Yeah, what's going on? Like, what's going on?
we're in a chase, a standoff.
Nah,
How dare you dare me? Can you dare
fam,
me?
with Red Bull
Yeah.
on top of that.
Come on, bro.
Did it
Trying
give
to
you
go
wings?
to the moon, baby. It's not just crypto going to the moon. Come on.
Did it give you wings?
I can't confirm or deny these allegations.
Oh,
Are we back
mate.
at RNA time? Yeah, man, it did, man. It had the desired effect, bro.
Yeah.
And then some in it. So
Yeah.
put it this way. That person didn't want to link me for a while, innit? So
oh, say no more.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's what it is, man.
Yeah, you went to Pound Town.
But
That's
yeah,
what you did.
That JCole album. What you lot saying?
Yeah, man. Cold.
Cold World. Yeah, man. Like I was saying, this one, the off season, it came with a documentary as well. Don't know if you caught
watched it?
that. I did.
You
Yeah.
watch it before or after or during?
During.
Is it?
I think I watched it on the same day, but I'd heard the album during the day, and then I watched the documentary at night.
Okay, that
But
kind
I didn't know that the documentary was out. I was just scrolling through YouTube and I saw it there.
okay, because
Algorithm.
I feel like I kind of watched it in. Remember I was saying about the expectation? So
Yeah.
I watched it in kind of like chronological order in it. So
Yeah.
I saw the documentary which came out on Thursday.
Okay.
And it was like 10 minutes long, so I could imagine like I could watch it. It was 10 minutes.
That was,
yeah.
that was enough.
If it was like you get me,
Bro,
15
niggas
hours.
attention
Like,
span is shit. If it was 15 minutes, I'm out.
so I watched that and I was like, alright, cool. Then the freestyle came out the next day. So my expectation was being built for the album, innit? Do you get
Okay.
me? So it's like, in terms of me as a consumer, he got me because I was like, alright, I'm invested now, innit?
Yeah.
Which made my listening experience a little bit different at first, innit?
Yeah.
Because at first listen on the project, I didn't hear what I thought I was going to hear based on how the documentary that I'd watched and the freestyle I'd heard entirely. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I had built an expectation off of that. And then, but there's some things on the project that I listened to and I'm like to myself, I understand your decisions that you've made.
So what was you expecting?
Do you know what it is? I expected a very, very high caliber of, and let me be very specific, I expected a high level of, let's say, high level and high quantity of a lot of traditional rap from JCole. Do you understand?
Okay.
Kind of like more towards his older projects.
Right.
And I say that based off of, if you watch the documentary, kind of how he's speaking about certain things. But then where he deviated and made like decisions to make more, I could say more modern decisions or more relevant decisions, I understood why he had done it
Yeah.
because of things he said in the documentary. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm hearing him do that freestyle, I'm like, bro, if you're going to do this and you're rapping like this over that whole project, I'm happy. That's what I want. This is what I think I want to get now, which isn't what I got. But when I'm hearing him do of like 3-4 auto-tune tunes, and he's got features with Lil Baby and that,
That tune's cold though.
it's hard.
Little baby spitting.
It's definitely hard. But
Alright, so
my expectations making me hear that differently until the second time I listened to it, and I'm like, all right, let me take it for what it is, as opposed to listening to it from an aspect of, I didn't think he was going to do this.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Would you have preferred the not think he's gonna do this and then being pleasantly surprised, or
I can say that I like the project more on second listen
okay,
because I got to remove the expectation.
right?
Do you see what I'm saying? At first listen, I don't know what I'm going to get, so I'm building these things in your head. You know, like that. You're thinking, oh, it might be this, it might be that, or it might be, if you're a fan of my man, a lot of people hold Friday Night Lights as his apex project. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking he's going to do that. He's gone back to that, which he didn't do. And at first I was like, oh, I thought I was going to get that. But then I'm like, I'm not angry at that. I've built that
But if you're on
expectation
Friday
myself,
Night Lights,
innit?
you got to go listen to Friday Night Lights.
Yes
It's
and
that
no.
thing, innit?
Yes and no, innit? Because that's just a slick jigger line that he got everyone like
Yeah.
confused by. Do you get me? Everyone's like, yeah,
Niggas want my old shit.
my old album. It's like, no, bro, make new shit that's like that. That bangs, innit? But nonetheless, I still liked it on the next listen to it for what it is, as opposed to what you want it to be. Do you get me? It's like you might break a record today, and I'm like, yeah, but I thought you were gonna do fucking 8 seconds, but you ran 9 seconds. I'm like, bro, the Bray ran 9 seconds, but rate him. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of that approach.
Yeah, and for me, I was just getting pieces of information before I listened to the album, because when he dropped the track list, I was like, oh my gosh, no features again, Cole. Because that's how he dropped it.
He dropped it with nothing, for
with
real.
nothing, no features shown on them. It's just the titles of the song.
Which I thought
So
was
I'm
dope.
like, cool. But what I saw first was the fact that he had let other producers produce on his
That was
album.
another
now.
thing as well.
So I was like, all right, cool. My antennas are up, because he's just been on this path over the past 3 albums. After Born Sinner, it was like, all right, cool, man. I'm gonna
do my thing.
do my thing. No features, and I'm gonna produce everything. But then I'm like, in my head, I was like, there's got to be a point where you have to expand. Like, if you're an artist or musician, like you make music, innit? So expanding the sound a little bit by going to other producers that, number one, are better than you, for example, and seeing how you do on that, because we know that you're perfectly capable of doing so, but you're just choosing not to do it. And like he said in the documentary, when it's all said and done, do you want to look back and be like, rah,
nobody didn't do.
well, I didn't work with nobody.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it doesn't make sense to me anyways. Like, so it doesn't have to be a feature heavy project
to still have those
to
moments
still
of
have
create
for it to still be a Cole album.
Mm.
And I think that's what maybe he was in fear of, or he wanted to prove a point that he can do this on his own. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, it gets redundant a little bit. So when I listened to the album and I heard Cam
straight
away, I was like, nah. I had to pause it for a few seconds.
Bro, I was baffled.
I was like, is this
Genuinely,
fake?
Then I've played it wrong,
And
honestly.
Bro, and like, I'm trying to make sense of the collaboration first and foremost. Like, Cam and Cole just seem like so far apart.
Coley-woly.
But no, but you have to remember, it's actually not. If you do, it's just like me being a bit of a nerd. The amount of interviews and stuff I've watched.
Yeah.
Jim Jones could have signed JCole.
Right.
So he was around it from. So there's a relationship prior already.
Prior anything.
So and one thing I've always liked about JCole is when he does get the big dogs, he'll get them to do something for him in his space. So he's got a 50. I don't know, can't remember what album's on. He's got collaboration 50. 50 doesn't have any bars on there. It's just melody. I think just does the chorus, isn't it? Same thing with Cam here, where it's like, just be Cam for me in this space, isn't it? Like it's obvious it'll be amazing if you got the verse in that, but no, just do that there, you know? And that's one thing I've always rated about him, where like, even though on one hand you can go, bruv, just go and do the song, get the collaboration. I like that he has, okay, cool, I want you to do this for me, innit? And that must be like a certain level of like, you know, like almost hard-headedness, where like you believe in your thing. No, this is what I want to work for me, innit? And I don't know if other people have noticed it, but I've just noticed it small bits here and there where I'm like, no, I like that. That's cold.
Yeah, he's particular in what he does, and like the belief of self with Cole is just crazy. And I think that in this one, he's displayed it more than ever as JCole, as big as he is today. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's spitting like he's trying to prove a point. I think some spitters get to that stage where they know they're cold, but they still feel like they've got a point to prove. And he's like rapping with mad conviction. And interestingly enough, for me, I hear it in a second verse all the time. He just turns it up a notch a little bit, and I'm like, rah, like, you came hard like at the beginning.
You heard that and you were like, all right, now I need to really. And
then once the hook is done, all right, I'm gonna turn up a little bit more in the second verse, which, you know, which for me it made it an enjoyable listen. So yeah, man, 12 songs.
No, that's a concise. You were saying that like he's rapping like he's got a point. I feel like he's had a little bit though, because you were saying earlier like you haven't overly loved the last 2 or 3 projects.
But they've all done well though. Like,
No, but when you have a strong, it's like Drake projects always do well and above well, innit?
Yeah.
We still have critiques of them.
yeah,
So, like,
yeah, absolutely.
It's like for certain people, they're gonna do numbers, innit?
Yeah.
Not saying that still it's not an achievement. They shouldn't be happy with that. But certain people, they come out, they're gonna do. But he has the cheek to say, like, in this day and age, if you do 100,000 first week, that is amazing in this
yeah.
current climate.
Yeah.
But he alludes to
A measly-
100,000 as
a measly
with
100,000.
30 songs. Obviously, streaming error. If you have 1 or 2 big songs that do 20 million plays each, whatever, and then like your streaming numbers are through the roof. But really, truth, your album itself hasn't done that well in it. But you've had a few songs you've had a few big songs in it. He can look down at that, whereas for other people that's a big deal. So it shows you where he's at. But he has had an album or 2 where we were like, not overly sure, you know. But because of content, what he kind of stands for, he's one of those he will skate through in it.
I don't think I've ever loved any of Cole's albums.
Serious?
I've never loved any of them.
So it's just Friday Night Lights for you, is that it?
That's
Mixtape.
where
Yeah.
mixtape Cole for me was when he was at
You
his
saying rent was due?
bruv. I could hear it in his voice, bruv. I'm like, he's like, this needs to work.
Oh, one could argue, it sounds like rent was due on this one. And
Yeah,
he said it's 100
yeah.
M's up.
No,
Yeah.
but you know what it is his because Vans was saying as well. It's like you can hear it.
Yeah.
I can hear it. One thing I'll never doubt his ability.
Oh, that's not
Like,
that. It's not
His
going
ability is always on show.
Yeah.
Do you get me? But the project for me may not bang in it. So not this
Yeah.
one. I'm not talking about this one. But I'm talking in
the previous
his
one.
previous ones. There's never been one I was like, I love this project, innit?
Yeah.
Ever
Forest
since-
Hills Drives.
I didn't love it.
Forest Hill Drive was the one for me. Some people may say Born Sinner.
Yeah.
Because he had like, in terms of like commercial songs, he had Power Trip with Miguel.
Big tune.
That like
Bruv.
that is
That's a monster of a
yeah.
tune.
That is a big song. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and Forest Hill didn't necessarily have that, but just as an album, I fell in love with it.
No, I rate it for what it is, but I didn't. You know, it's like, no, that's a weird example to use. But you know, it's like, I don't know how you don't feel about To Pimp a Butterfly, yeah.
Yeah.
But I rate that for what it is. But I didn't love it.
The artistry.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's with how I am.
Respect
I
the
agree.
attempt.
I agree. I love
Yeah.
Damn more so than I did To Pimp a Butterfly.
So did I. Do you get me? So with that, sometimes I separate things for I respect what you've done and you've
As a
achieved it.
standalone, I can rate that. But
Yeah, it doesn't
maybe not
necessarily mean.
for you don't have that music
Yeah.
in it.
Whereas with I'll keep bringing it back to Friday Night Lights, not to hinge his career off of that,
Yeah.
but I feel like he achieved so much in that project, and that's the level of work or that's the level of project I'd want. I think Forest Hill Drive, it was the next one from there, but I just didn't love it like that.
Yeah.
But it was still a solid project, but I didn't love it. Do you get me? So
Yeah.
for this one, in my brain, like I feel like this. Yeah, I think that this project was him getting those ideas he spoke about in the documentary out of the way, and I believe his next project will be what I think it's going to be.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
You need to find a happy medium because this might be his small Achilles, like how Drake's kind of had, where like you are kind of jack of all trades, but to some, maybe not necessarily master of everything. Where you're trying to feed the melodic R&B guys and girls, and then still feed the streets with the raps in it, to all the timestamp songs, and trying to find a way of like having 12 to 14 or 14 to 20 songs as an album, and everyone be fully happy. I think on here, Cole's tried to attempt to appease his core, but with this newness. So like the first 5 or 6 songs, those aren't traditional kind of beats he'd rap on.
But you know,
Those are new and updated, and like with when he released the track listing and there was no like feature list, I was like, Vans, like, what's going on here? But when I then saw the production, it was different. I was like, I knew I knew it was just them just being cheeky. I said the fact he's got different producers, there's definitely going to be features on there. And I was tweeting out that I wanted to see if he put Moray on there. So he's the big dog where he's from. That guy's got this big song called Quicksand.
yeah.
And I was like,
And he
he's
put him
new.
on with who?
I like Moray.
It will be good
I really
if he
like
gets a
him
look in
still.
it. So when I see that he not just got a song on there, but he's on a song with Cole and 21 Savage, because them two make good music together.
Yeah.
So you were able to get on a song there. And again, same thing I was mentioning about the Cam thing and the 50 thing. Don't need a verse, but that chorus,
Necessary.
So we've
Oh,
got everything we
amazing
need.
chorus.
we've got everything we
bro,
need from you
Yeah.
in that moment. And that's to his credit, Moray's credit, 21's producer, everyone involved in that, making that song. But I think that's an example of trying to feed your base, but also move with the times. Because Little Baby is on everybody's project at the moment. So that's also understanding you can't ignore what's hot and what's out here right now.
But
Hardest working man.
I think there's an element of ego that we're ignoring, that come with rappers, especially
course,
rappers that come with a particular level.
100 M's, bro.
It's
Donny might be out here looking homeless. He's 100 M's up. He said.
You see what I'm saying? So even the aspect of appeasing fans.
That's surprising to me, you know.
What?
That he's 100 M's up.
Do you reckon
Crypto,
so?
baby.
Oh, okay. I'm happy.
I'll just assume it.
I'm happy for Cole still, but yeah, I don't know, boy.
To me,
the song's a slapper still.
I think that, or just before we go on to the next point, is that I think that with Cole, especially with some of the features he's got, sometimes man will do these tunes just because they want to let people know
I can do it.
I could do it if I wanted to. Not so much, I want you to like the stuff. It's, no, I can do it. I just don't. Do you get me?
And that's, but you see, that's the hip hop in you. That is the ego coming out.
But
If
I
I
know.
explain it, it's like, this ain't for me.
Yeah, his name's
This
like,
is for you, man. And after this, you're not going to hear this from me for a year.
I'm just going to show you that. You see what I'm saying? And even if you listen to what he says when he does these different styles and that, he's flexing when he's spitting like that. He'll say something cheeky like, I could have done this, or I don't need to. Like, do you get me? But you have to really deep
That's
it
a little
because
bit annoying, though. It's like, bro, just do it, man.
no, but it's part of the, like I said, it's part of the game. But ultimately, like it does play into the feed in that audience. But I think with a man like him in that, I don't know him or nothing, but I feel like he does it because he's like, I can do this at any given moment, and you know what, I'm gonna do it with the people that you don't rate the highest at it, just so you know that I can do everything.
Box with these man.
And
Do
you
you get
know
me?
what? Like, I can be the first to say it. I never really got the Lil Baby hype. But on this album,
So you
I was
bought it.
like, all right, I'm here now.
He slapped it.
Yeah.
He slapped it.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Let me even like, playing something down, something.
You got him?
easy.
Yeah, he's got his.
That line, I know bare niggas were like, you see?
And these aren't the lines you really expect from Cole.
I'm like, Cole, you're happily married, bro. The kids.
Because Cole's got the misogyn nigga in him. He was flexing about like, even if Michael B. Jordan shouts my babes and that.
Bro, how he came into that verse,
Yeah, no, he came in powerful, bro.
I was driving. I had to pull over.
Put over.
I was like, wait. Little baby.
Yeah. So Donny said something about like his brother's only been there a short time and he's lapped these guys, bro.
Fam.
Nah,
Big facts.
He's not lying.
Lil Baby's only been there 3?
Best part of 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the
part
point
of 3
people
years.
started talking smack like, the Migos
When did
done.
drip
Bro.
to we'll get to
We'll
that
talk-
later in the music chat. But yeah, like it was I first heard Lil Baby when Drip Too Hard came out with Ghana.
And he wasn't invested then.
I was like, cool. Like, he's part of the wave dons, isn't it? He's on that there,
I hear
innit?
you
He's
though,
there,
but
innit?
sometimes you hear some music and you're like, there is still even like a hierarchy in the wave guys.
Yeah.
There's certain guys which are wavy and certain guys are wavy.
Oh yeah, like Baby looks up to Thugger, innit?
Yeah.
That's a lot of them guys' big homie, innit?
Yeah.
But then Future's, he's gone.
Yeah, he's different. He's
Future's
different.
gone. Like in the wave thing, he's in the Mount Rushmore.
We need an episode for that properly as well, so we can do that properly. I need someone to write that down.
Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like honestly, there's a lot of songs that I do.
So what are your standout tracks? And so like the fact you've played, so Pride is a Dev, obviously with Little Baby. My personal favorite is My Life with 21 Savage and Moray.
Yeah.
What are your favorites on there, H?
My favorite, Close.
Close is hard.
Hard.
What's the sample again? I heard it somewhere.
For me,
Yeah, YouTube.
Yeah, do you know what?
No
Yeah.
monetization this week.
Bro. No, I'll sort out the audio.
Legend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
go
Like
crazy,
he came back, and you know, out of the three guys that we met, out of the big three, he's come first, innit? So it's just a matter of time to like, he's dropped and he's like, all right, cool, I've done my bit, I've come first. What are you man saying?
Like your thing, innit? Yeah, because Drake's barber has been redoing that thing.
That heart thing for time.
So fam, can we drop the album, please, bro? This is
bro.
This is a labor
He's
of
had
love
that
right
heart from January, like when the album was supposed to drop.
now. Yeah.
Do you know what's mad? I felt like, depending on what code on his album, Drake, I feel like he's the sort of man that has to rejig his shit. You see what I'm saying?
You think he's watching like that?
Yeah, 100.
Absolutely.
100 million.
They all watch each other, they do.
But
And he should be.
But Drake's
You
probably
think these
watching.
other podcast niggas don't watch us?
So like, we know that Drizzy, he's
calculated.
to get me. He looks
Them
at
man are
everything everyone's doing,
surgical
bro.
with their thing.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So man ain't missing a heartbeat. And then these are the breads that you rate, because these are the breads that you're coupled with. Do you get me?
I hear that.
Do you see what I'm
But
saying?
the thing is that like, because they are all different in terms of sound,
Yeah.
how does it then make me want to go back in and rejig what I have?
Is he spinning me? Simple, because these men are rappers first and foremost.
Yeah.
And also, are there any
Bottom
little
line.
shots in there? The ego thing.
Yeah, no,
Because it might be stuff that we don't even. Sometimes, like I miss certain things. I'm like, hold on, these guys are talking about each other.
because they have relationships. Man,
I know that Drake does it a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kendrick does it, but he
He does it mad.
does it like in the sneakiest way.
But every now and then, though, he will slip, and you will like. The Big Sean ones were very obvious that he was going at him, innit?
Yeah,
And that was almost like that stems from the ego thing. Where it's like, if it was someone I rated a bit more highly, I would be subliminal. But you, I'm gonna spank you in public.
Yeah.
You're like your
On
mom.
your own song.
Remember the parents' evening? Like if your mom
Yeah,
rates you,
yeah.
she's beating you when she gets home.
Mm.
But if you catch her on a bad day, she's flogging you in front of everyone in the school,
Right
innit?
there.
Yeah,
And I think
that was my
what
dad.
Kendrick Lamar was doing with Big Sean, innit? I'm gonna beat you up in front of the whole hip hop.
Yeah, he
The
just-
fact
That's why.
Flex.
That's why Diddy stepped in and tried to fight him.
Hey, did he be trying to fight niggas?
JCole was honest about his fight. with
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
Man.
yeah, bro. Like,
Hey, bro.
like what?
Diddy might really be Suge Knight.
Bro, what's it, bro?
He stuck it on Drake, then he went to stick it on Kendrick, and that's when Cole intervened.
Yeah.
Nah, you're not gonna do that.
I've heard conflicting stories about that though. That Cole got the better of him, and that Diddy absolutely washed him up. I don't know which one I'm leaning more towards.
You reckon winning a fight? That's the conversation we really need to have.
Oh,
right
It's
about
now.
funny though.
Diddy
It's,
and J. Cole?
Yeah.
it's funny because like obviously that
I
happened
said,
then,
take that.
and they were saying, people were saying that like, you know, Diddy was visibly intoxicated, so he might have been like sloppy, not knowing what he's on.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's like, rah, do you put your hands on Diddy? Like, you might not make it out of the venue.
Real talk.
But now he's doing Brother Love. Now he's doing that.
Yeah, but that was
I
like
think
what?
it's still there in him.
Yeah. Like,
He's an old school Harlem cat, bro.
yeah,
like,
man. Your temper's still your temper, innit?
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Do you know what
I've
I'm
heard some
saying?
mad stories about him back in the day, like Steve
Wow.
Stout, some crazy stuff in it. So
Yeah, he's got into his fair share of altercations, innit?
Yeah.
Like just
and the
seeing-
ego thing playing up again.
just seeing the
True.
type of Don that he's presented to us,
Yeah.
you can tell that like
When he goes off in it.
when he goes off, he speaks to certain man a certain
We've
way.
seen it in fucking, what was it called?
You want to
Making
walk
the
with
Band.
them or you want to walk with
Remember
God,
that
nigga?
yeah, he's bruv, ego on 1,000 because we're gonna get to egos in a bit with Joe Budden and that. But ego maniacs,
Go
Yeah,
mad.
yeah. So
sending man like halfway across New York for cheesecake.
and that same person will be in battle raps talking street shit.
Mm.
But that shows you in life that no matter where you are in terms of your guys, there will be someone you will meet who can send you shop.
Yeah, gosh,
Because
man.
Enes is a battle rapper, innit? Like he does his thing, and did his
Yeah.
thing back then.
But Diddy had him on
anytime he
ropes.
stands there, people always go for that as a bar. Like,
Yeah.
don't even send you for cheesecake, and you had to do it. Because
Mm.
do you wanna possibly have a career like Biggie Smalls possibly
Yeah.
one day?
And
got
Dylan
those
was
cheesecake.
telling everyone that he's top 5. No top 5 rappers getting sent shop.
Yeah,
That's wild.
that's crazy, innit?
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's funny that he revealed that on the song, obviously years later.
We just confirmed
And
it
then-
happened because we knew it happened.
And then
innit?
Diddy's at the end talking.
And that's a respect again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Real
On
talk.
both sides, isn't it? So
Yeah, man.
no, I'm happy with the project. I like that it wasn't too long as well. So we got the 12 because I think we've
Yeah, because he's in the African NBA now.
come on, Wakanda forever, baby.
He's a pro baller now.
Yeah,
He's living like that ultimate nigga lifestyle.
yeah.
Yeah, playing ball. I'm playing ball and I'm rapping.
Because someone
The only other,
do rapping and trapping.
yeah,
I
the only
prefer
other
that
Donny,
as-
the only other Donny to do that is Master P.
Mm.
He was actually in the NBA and he rapped.
That's cold.
But
That's
you know
all-
what?
That's
Shout
like
out
the
to my man
ultimate
in his
nigga
dreams,
rap
bro.
sheet.
Yeah, and I
Huh?
love that he's living out his
He's
raps. innit?
living his dream, bro. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, I think that's amazing, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Because he obviously wanted to do other things, innit?
Yeah.
So I think
And
that's
why
amazing,
can't
bro.
you?
We all know
Especially
that
if you got
Cole was
established
into ball.
audience.
We all know that Cole's into ball. Like the warm up, you know, Friday Night Lights is
Yeah.
him in the locker room,
Yeah.
Sideline
as well as
story.
sideline story in the
Mhm.
locker
Yeah.
room as well. So
Basketball's been a theme for
Massive thing,
yeah,
massive.
yeah. So
And the rappers want to be athletes. The athletes want to be rappers. So
imagine doing both now.
and it's cold
Mm.
on another end. If like if he does go over there and do well, it kind of boosts the profile of the Rwandan league, innit? I think
Yeah.
that's why it's dope, innit?
That's-
yeah,
I don't know what
I
the
didn't think about that
I don't
still.
know what the attachment is. I don't know if there's anyone in his camp that's from there, or I don't know
Mm.
what it is. I've not done enough research to why he chose there or they chose him, whatever the story was. But I just think it's dope seeing that. So now we get to see other players in it. And in the lead up to this, he was posting some of his stuff, and he wasn't as wavy with all the shots. I love that man was posting his misses and stuff as well. So like, because everyone would post like
Yeah.
their best shots. And
Yeah.
that. Now Donny was showing ones where
Yeah,
he
but
fumbled.
that's Cole. Cole's that, bruv. I'm just like you.
Yeah.
That's his whole thing, bruv.
And he was doing that a lot on the album.
Mm.
In a lot of his verses, like, rah, I was just like you. Like, don't get it twisted. You see me like this, but I'm still better than you and I'm richer than you.
Before we got to how in terms of like a balancing act, yeah,
Mm.
can he keep that up where like, because now man's talking about, you said you were surprised about the 100 M's. I think that's possibly to do with his presentation or maybe how you view him.
Yeah.
But Donny's doing the relatable things. Like you don't really see him too flashy, too drippy, too much anything. He could just be one in your Donny. If he could walk past you, he's probably one of the few times to walk past you and you probably will forget it's him. You might not realize in the moment. But Donny is saying 100 M's up, flexing with his raps. Like, I don't know how to maybe phrase a question, but like, how do you think how is he going to keep that up?
In what regard? Like,
In terms of musically, presentation.
well, musically, he kind of alluded to the idea. He's doing one more project and he's out.
Yeah,
That's after this.
yeah,
But I think in terms of keeping it up, I think with the persona that's being presented, I think it's not something you have to keep up because the idea that he's showing is that I'm literally just being myself. I'm not trying to be.
do too much.
I'm not trying to be the guy that I'm just being myself.
Yeah,
And he's doing things quietly, if that makes sense, because he's got like Ari's just made him a bunch of money going platinum.
True.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like Earth Gang are doing well.
she's gone platinum in the music and platinum
Do you
on the gram. Crazy. Ari Lennox.
Ari is, oh my gosh, get off my neck. Actually, stay there for a little bit.
I say, do handbrake turns right there. I say 3-point turn.
Don't go anywhere. Stay right there. Stay on my neck.
That's my spot.
Hey, listen, man. She's going brazy right now.
Hey,
Yeah.
are we back, man? RNA time,
Yeah.
man.
Come on.
And she's cooking. Like I said, Earth Gang, and just Dreamville as a collective, they just seem so dope.
So you can see that he's got his artists and he's ready to kind of fall back a little bit.
Yeah, man.
With all the other things he's trying to do as well.
And he'll just come in as big homie and flex a little bit. And he's still testing himself. He still wants to get better.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm with you. I was just wondering, it just, as you said in a moment, I thought, that's maybe an interesting thing just to see. So yeah, off season, it's out now on all streaming platforms.
I think he might even drop one at the end of the year.
What, another?
Yeah, I reckon so too.
Something.
A little 4-pack or something.
I reckon he'll drop some.
Yeah.
I reckon he will.
I think so, man. But
Friday Night Lights isn't on any streaming platforms, is it?
Nah.
That might be the move as well at some point if they can figure all those things out.
Yeah.
The business side of it.
Yeah, you got to have a few things to sort out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of the sample things is
Mm.
brazy in it. So
Did you not hear the other brother, the Bret Hart, and he said Drake. Honest to God, he
What's
left
the
me
other
still.
Donny?
Him, Wayne, and
Nikki.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get into that when we get into the music.
Yeah,
section.
say no more.
because that's come back with the. I'm happy that's what it was. Because I was thinking if this album, even though I think Nicki's deserving and worthy of just dropping without much promo, I would still have liked to see and have a song out and get about and move around and do the promo thing in it. So, but we'll definitely talk about that.